Timeout.
Cleveland. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Clark, at this time of the season, some surprise contenders for sure starting to emerge.
And, you know, for those teams, this is when the real work begins. You can fly under the radar for a little while, but now your opponents know not to take you lightly in that. You have to prove.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Connects from three-point range. Bell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Showing he can bury the long-range missile. I like when he takes these with confidence.
There's the pick. Shoots it. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Rose. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run to the inside. And Jones slams it in.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Cleveland, Bargnani comes in for Jones. And it's Lou in for Williams. Rose in the post. Bargnani's there. And Bargnani sends it back. It's Bell on the wing. Back to Davis. Pass to Bargnani. Clock at 6. Johnson with the block.
You've got to time those shot contests just right. And he did that time.
They double team Johnson. Battier for 3. That's it. And he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Battier, a consistent threat from deep, has a great stroke from the outside.
Pass to Bargnani. Rebound by Johnson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Rose gets a wide open look. And the three off target.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Lou. He's covered by Rose. Bargnani and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Pick and roll really is about timing and execution. Well run.
Outside Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Williams comes in for Allen. James checked in for the Cavaliers. Bell comes in for Lou. From deep, James. The Clippers grab the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Raja Bell, he's checked in for Bell.
Cavaliers substitution, number 1, Raja Bell.
LeBron outside. LeBron flashes inside.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Lockhart. Count it.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Ilgauskas, and the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Pass to Johnson. Johnson against James. LeBron with the block. Outside, Davis. Over Williams. And it's Davis missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And there's a whistle that goes on Raja Bell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now here's Rose. Last game, 26 points. Johnson, that's for 2. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Johnson's got 17 now.
And nice find from the rookie Rose. This guard is a jack of all trades.
Floats it up for James. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Clippers trail by 15. Williams with the ball. Last game he had 12. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clippers moving the ball around.
Boy, they got a clean look there.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Now, here is Bell. He's got 10. Pass to James. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here is Bell. Here's LeBron. And that one off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, he appears to be pretty locked in offensively. Not having much trouble at all finding his shots.
And here's Bell. And they double up Davis. No one near him. No good from Bell.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Johnson, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
So much fun watching Jason Williams, so creative with the ball.
Rose against Bell. It's James atop the key. Good D by Johnson. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing here by 8. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Bell against Rose. Bell up on top. He's got 10. Here's LeBron. Outside for Davis. They get it again. The 3. Good on the triple. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And the Clippers call time here. Love check in for Los Angeles. Mattier comes in for Johnson. And the Cavaliers making a change here. 1:31 left in the first half. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Davis gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. And it's 8 points for Davis.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Rose, good.
He absorbed all the hits and finished anyway.
Cleveland leading by 10. 54 seconds left in the first half. Count that one. 8 points for him. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Charlotte.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
The three from LeBron, and that's collected by Love. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
Oh, that's tremendous anticipation, timing the block perfectly.
Here's Davis, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times, that's a nice dime from the King.
Rose in the post. Johnson outside. Drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Okay, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Clippers was able to update me on the situation.
And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And here is Johnson after LeBron James hitting the three. A 3 ball. The Clippers grab the miss. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And that one is good. He's got 6.
Takes a lot of agility to pull that off. How about that ball handle?
Now Williams. Pass to James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist in the game. Clippers trail by 15. Here's Rose. Lockhart defended by Bargnani. Here's Johnson. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by James. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lets it go with the 3. Carroll with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Right wing. Bargnani kicks to Davis. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And this is what Swift does best. Excellent at rising up and throwing it down.
Carroll passes to Rose. Pulls up. High post. Basket good. That's 7 points for Johnson.
Rising up, firing with confidence.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Swift. And taken away by Johnson. Now the Clippers moving it up. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And here are the Cavaliers now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Here's LeBron. LeBron James just too strong.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Rose kicks to Johnson. Spins. Pass to Carroll. The Clippers need to get off a shot. It's stolen. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Johnson. The Cavaliers pull it in. James is got his The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Outside, Kobe. And GA, at this stage of the season, we're still trying to sort out the real contenders from the rest of the pack, aren't we?
Yeah, and it'll take a couple months to sort that out. There are more than a few teams that are still trying to find that groove.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Johnson. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot.
In order to win games, you gotta hit the jumper.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. Outside, Kobe takes the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Carroll against Bryant. It's stolen by Heinrich. Pass to Kobe. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Smooth as silk. Bryant's jumper. Gorgeous.
And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Odom, who's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando. Heinrich outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Kobe. O'Neal trying to break free. The shot by Kobe, no good. Clippers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Carroll against Odom. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Heinrich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Odom.
Nice and composed there, not letting anything throw him off.
Carroll against Kobe. Kicks it out to Love. And he can't bank that one in. Three-pointer, Heinrich. Nailed from three-point land. Heinrich's got 5 points so far.
Heinrich is lethal from the three-point line, so you got to chase him off the arc.
Carroll with it. Williams picks him up. Tries the spin move. Johnson the pass to Love. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Odom's length able to be put to good use to draw the foul there.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Now here's Love. To halt the run. Love with another miss. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Bryant. Shaq kicks to Heinrich. Here's Odom. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And that's how you finish off a possession.
Rose looking around. Poked away. Heinrich with the steal. Odom with it. The shot. Another shot, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Deflects the pass. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Johnson. It's good. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Not letting anything or anybody stop him there. Great power move.
Odom, the pass to Bryant. Six on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Clippers trail by 4. The Clippers grab the miss, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. Two elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Now here's Kobe. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Allen's checked in for the Clippers. And here's Carroll. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Shot clock at 6. Johnson, that's for 2. Rebound by Williams.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Odom. Outside Bryant. Heinrich outside. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
The Lakers making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Now here's Kobe. Heinrich outside. It's Bryant, high post. Working on Allen. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bryant's got his second bucket of the game to go. Shot, high post, and the shot is good from Johnson.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Lakers shooting 40% here in the early stages. Kobe against Allen. Here's Kobe. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Heinrich against Carroll. Kicks it out to Love. And the 3-ball is good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Bryant. And Heinrich has it in the corner. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Johnson Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
The Clippers have shot 2 of 3. From the free throw line tonight. And the Clippers making a change here. Williams is checked in.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
O'Neal on the wing. Heinrich outside. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Kobe. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Bryant's got 7 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Tries it from 19, and that one's good. Love.
Two K TV Award.